Good morning, Natalie. It's Kerry here from Pacific Toyota Lexus Cairns. Thank you very much for your inquiry over the weekend. I'm going to do a high-definition virtual tour on our 2020 Toyota RAV4 GXL all-wheel drive wagon that we have in stock, and it's a hybrid. So basically what I'm going to do is go through the interior, exterior of the motor vehicle, also through the wheel arches, tyres and rims, basically through the features itself, and basically in through the engine bay as well too. So before I do that, Natalie, let's tell you a little bit more about Pacific Toyota. So Pacific Toyota is one of two pre-owned dealerships here. The one we're standing in right now at the moment is actually at 251 Mulgrove Road, and that's basically near DFO here in the middle of Cairns. Our second pre-owned yard is actually at 77 Mulgrove Road, and that's about 3 kilometres down the road on the right hand side. Opposite us, we actually have our Toyota franchise dealership and Lexus across the road from us, as you can see there. Behind that is actually our service and department behind us. So service and parts department, that's what I meant to say. Natalie, we sell about 160 to 200 cars at all times, and we basically, buy about 200 cars a month as well too. So let's get straight into this video and show you a little bit more about this 2020 Toyota RAV4 that you inquired with us today. So I'm going to go straight down through the engine bay first, and then I'm going to make my way through the bonnet, up on through the front bar as well too. Very clean and tidy in there, as you can see there, Natalie. Having a look down to the front bar now, just making that camera go across the front bar. As you can probably tell by a hybrid, if you were looking at one, by Toyota anyway, you can see the blue around the badging, as you can see there. Fantastic. It has got the fog lights on the front of it, and it's got the front sensors. Having a look onto the top of the bonnet itself, going across the top of the bonnet, I just noticed that there's a couple little stone chips on it. There's one, there's two, and there's three there, but I can actually get them fixed anyway before delivery. Going up through the windscreen, just checking the windscreen, just make sure there's no chips or cracks in the windscreens itself. Having a look down the passenger side now here, Natalie, just giving you a bit more better full view of the vehicle as well. Just going to go across the top of that paint just to make sure there's no bad perfections in the paint itself. Stepping back to the rear of the vehicle, having a look at the rear vehicle itself, very, very clean and tidy. There's no ripples in the paint, you can check by that viewing of it. Just going to go up into the top of the roof, just make sure there's no blemishes on the top of the roof or any damages at all. Fantastic, looks amazing, Natalie. Having a look down here now through the wheel arches, very clean and tidy. Checking those tyres, you've got 80% tread on those tyres, no gutter ash on the rims. Having a look down to the back of the wheel arch here, fantastic. Awesome, those tyres amazing. Having a look on the passenger side, there is a couple of little scratch marks that I noticed there, but we can get a buff them out for you. This is when people actually open up the door, they've got little marks on the doors. But down through the kick panel, it's got your factory carpet floor mats as well. Having a look through the dash, back over to the driver's side seat, back through the center console seat as well too, as you can see there. The most important thing is actually pulling out the logbook as well too, and tell you a little bit more about it. It's a local car from Cairns. It's a one owner, it's got a full service history with it as well too. So, but I'll go through that very shortly and show you a little bit more about that. Let's just show you the car itself. Trim looks amazing. Down on the kick panel looks great. There's no marking on the door. Back through the back seats as well, they're in good condition. I just noticed that here there's a little scratch mark here, must have been just from the seat belt that's probably was inside the door, but otherwise that's pretty good. Having a look on the rear bar just to make sure there's no luggage damages or any markings on the rear bar. You've got your rear sensors, also got the rear camera in the back of it there, Natalie. Just open up the back part area, just checking down there, that's all nice and tidy, clean in there. You've got your 12-volt system if you were to put an angle fridge or use it for so, and then you've got your lighting as well too. That's in the back area part. Having a look underneath as well, just to double check all the Jackson tools and spare wheels there for you. Fantastic. Okay, just closing up that. Looking back now, looking down the driver's side now, and just checking that the full view on it. Just going to go down to the front of the vehicle now. Right, Natalie, there you go. It's amazing, looks good. There's no bad perfections in the paint itself. Just checking that down the bottom seals as well. Just make sure that the rear wheels and everything are looking really fine. Just going through the wheel arches. Checking the tread on that, looks amazing. Checking the rims, fantastic. Looking back through the back trim on the passenger rear door. Kick panel up onto the back of the seat. And then back through to the back row seats. Okay, most important thing is to actually have a look at the driver's side door area department of the trim, because you're going to be using this 24/7. More of a wear and tear on this side, but there's none at all. By looking at the kick panel, it's in great condition. A little bit of dirtiness for me jumping in and out. Up into the dash, you've got 2 keys, 1 and 2 keys. Having a look through, checking that passenger side seat, back through the center console area, and checking the driver's side seat as well too, just to make sure there's no wear and tear on that. Okay, I'm just going to jump inside here now, Natalie, and just put the camera on the cluster, as in the showing you where the odometer reading and everything as well too. Take my foot off the brake. Got the digital speedo in the middle. It's got 85,129 on the clock. That's amazing. Okay, so I've got the engine kicking back in now. Just before I go away from the steering wheel, just want to make sure there's no blemishes on the steering wheel itself, as in markings. That's amazing. Got your voice recognition there as well with your volume controls, Bluetooth as well too. Also on the right side of the steering wheel, you've got your cruise control, your lane departure and your adaptable radar cruise control, and your mode system as well too. Just having a look over the audio sound system, as you can see on the left side of you. If I put the reversing camera in, you've got the reversing camera there as well too. Looks amazing. On that sort of part, you've got the sat navigation system in there. Below that there, you've got your dual climate control, passenger, driver's side, and adjusting your speed controlling all that. Your traction control button, and the most important thing I like about the GXL is got the wireless charger for your phone. You don't have to have cords everywhere, but you've got the USB point and you've got your 12-volt system that's charging it up. In the center console area part, this is where you're actually your all-wheel drive system comes into play with your trail, and then you've got your eco mode, drive mode and sports mode, and then your electric vehicle mode. Center console area, you've got your cup holders there for 2 here, and then below that you've got your 2 extra points for your USB points as well too, so to put your more chargeable sides for you. All right, so that's coming over here now. The most important thing is to check out the service history on this for you. So like I said, it's a 1 owner, full books. It's got 18,000 Ks is the first one, 37 is the next one. You've got the next one after that is 53. The one after that is 59,000 Ks. And after that again, it's got 76,000 Ks on it. So we would have done a full check on it as well too. I'll just have a look up here on our windscreen. I'll get the camera to focus in there. Next service is not due out until 91,000 Ks there, Natalie. But I would like to say thank you very much for your time. I appreciate everything. Your patience is the biggest thing. If there is any other things that you want me to have a look in the video that you might notice that you want me to double check on you for you, happy to do that. But I would like to say, hopefully we can make you a proud owner of our 2020 Toyota RAV4 GXL all-wheel drive wagon. Thank you.